morning, and welcome to the Start Your Day Positive podcast, a feel-good start to your Monday morning. I'm Sarah.
Hey, I am Len, and we are so glad that you're with us to begin a brand new week, and we have a really good podcast for you today. First of all, think about this. Do we have room for another national holiday? We'll tell you what some people are thinking of proposing.
And free coffee. Do I have your attention? Well, Starbucks has something for you today. Special offer for some free coffee. We'll tell you about it.
And we have been buried with a lot of snow. Coming up, we're going to share a delicious reason why maybe it's good that we have had so much snow. Speaking of snow, Winter Olympics off and running with so much coverage over the weekend.
Oh, I know. We were out with friends Friday night, so I missed the opening ceremonies. And I know you can go back and rewatch all of it, but I haven't watched anything.
I know. They're wonderful, the opening ceremonies, but they are something almost that you want to watch live while they're happening because they do drag a little bit.
Or a recap.
Yeah,
Give me the Cliff Notes version,
That's right.
The TikTok of... I did see Mariah Carey performed, and she had this big, beautiful diamond dress on, and it looked beautiful, but that's about all I saw.
Then you could just fast forward to when they light the torch, right?
Yes. My husband, I meant to look this up. Have you heard about the new event that is at the Olympics?
No, I don't know that I have. No.
So I need to look this up. It's a skier event at the Olympics where they have to run up the hill without their skis on, obviously, carrying their skis and then ski down.
Well, that was probably on over the weekend, and I just missed it.
Have you heard about this?
No, I saw some guy skiing uphill, but I didn't see him running uphill.
Okay, well, maybe someone was telling him about this. I'm like, is this for real? I'm like, Len might know if someone was just pulling his chain or if this is really an event.
That was kind of an event where there were a lot of people skiing, and it was very, very crowded, and that was one of those where you're busy during the day and you kind of walk by with the coffee in your hand, glance at the TV for a little bit, and then keep on to the task you're doing. I feel like maybe I saw what you're talking about, but I can't give any more details.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I just looked it up. Yeah. This is it. It's a new event this year.
Okay.
It's called ski mountaineering. It's a skier event at the Olympics where the athletes climb up a hill with their skis on using climbing skins and then ski down.
Hey.
It looks so hard. Can you imagine doing that?
I like that. That sounds like a good old-fashioned Olympic event. You know, they've added the cool modern stuff like the snowboarding and the trick jumps, and so this sounds like something that they would have done in 1912. I like that. I like that. Ski mountaineering. I'll have to look it up. All right. And speaking of the Olympics, a lot of people probably notice the athletes. If you watch the ceremony when their anthem is being played and they have their medal, gold, silver, or bronze around their neck, a lot of the athletes always put the medal in their mouth and they bite the medal. Have you seen that? Mm-hmm. You may or may not know why they bite the medal. You would probably know, but what's your guess for us?
I don't know, to show that it's real.
That used to be, obviously gold medals today are not gold, because they would be too expensive to make gold medals. They stopped making gold medals around the year 1912. But back in the day, that was what it symbolized. You would bite your medal, and because gold is a real soft metal, it would put some teeth marks in it, and that would indicate that you really won a gold medal. Mm. Yeah, a couple of interesting things. Most valuable gold medal to date is one won by Jesse Owens, who's from the state of Ohio, of course, during those 1936 games that were in Germany and witnessed by Adolf Hitler. His medal was auctioned off, one of his medals, at $1.4 million. Mm. And there is a mysterious missing medal, and nobody knows for sure if it is folklore or true. At the time, his name was Cassius Clay, but he became Muhammad Ali. He won the gold medal in the Olympics, and during an event in his life, he was distressed or something in his hometown. He was denied service after he won the medal because there were racial issues going on at that time. And so, according to his autobiography, he took the medal, stood over a bridge, and dropped it into the Ohio River. People to this day say, I wonder if I'll be the person someday when I'm fishing or riding in a boat or something like that will find the missing gold medal of Cassius Clay.
Wow, the radar detectors going crazy. Or
the
metal detectors.
Yeah. So no one knows if it will ever be found, but that's the story.
Interesting. Well, let's start today with a positive thought. How about that? I was just having a conversation with a girlfriend the other day about this. Some of the best things that will happen in your life will not be on your schedule. We were talking about our schedules and planning all these events and making sure we do this and that and that. And then like 10 minutes later, I saw this quote and I was like, this is good. We got to remember this too.
It's very good. Hey, well, let's get your Monday started with 3 things your friends and family may be talking about today.
Well, Starbucks announced it's giving Starbucks Rewards members a free tall, hot, or iced brewed coffee tomorrow, Monday, February 9th, of course, the day after the Super Bowl, with a qualifying drink purchase. Of course, aiming to make that post-game return day a little brighter. The free coffee will be available nationwide at participating U.S. locations. And select tall, grande, venti hot beverages will be served in these special edition cups featuring Starbucks' original logo. And that's going to be throughout February. So people always get excited about these new cups.
Yeah, the cups are cool. You got to jump on these special offers. I ran across something about how much money it's estimated you could save if you just took advantage of coupon offers and special offers like this. The average household, if you really were alert and paid attention, at least according to this study, says you could save $1,465 a year.
Oh, I'm sure people who are good at that.
Yeah.
It's just keeping track of it all sometimes.
That's true.
So this, to me, is a nice opportunity on your way to work to bless someone else.
Oh.
So I used to have this girl that I worked with, and we called her the Starbucks Fairy, because she would go out for lunch every so often, and she would bring us just surprise coffees back. And there'd be sitting at our desk a Starbucks, and we knew the Starbucks Fairy dropped it off. We knew it was her. Well, you have to buy a drink, right? And then you get a free iced or tall coffee. So if you're going to work by yourself, you don't necessarily need 2 coffees unless you carpool with someone. At least in my head, this is what I'm thinking. So surprise someone at work and bring them off and drop them a coffee.
It's good. Nice. That's a good idea. Well, congratulations to the Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks. A dominant performance for a team with a 36-year-old head coach in only his second season. You know, Mike McDonald almost didn't coach football. He took a job as an accountant at KPMG, but he had a change in heart. The accounting job was paying better than his assistant coaching job, but he decided coaching was for him. After last night's Super Bowl win, he said, I believe God called me to be a coach, and I listened to him, and I thank him. We are incredibly blessed to be Seahawks. An amazing season for the team, and it could be the Browns next year.
Should today be added to our national list of holidays? According to a survey from the organization Workforce, 26 million people called off work today. That's 4 million more than last year after the Super Bowl record. Now, in a recent survey, 48% of employees agreed that the Monday after Super Bowl should be a national holiday. I mean, we've heard this for years.
Yeah.
And it always seems silly to me that they have the Super Bowl on a Sunday night.
Yeah.
Because now they do. It's normal to play football games on Saturday nights now. I mean, make it a Saturday night.
Yeah, I don't mind the idea, though, of a holiday. That sounds kind of fun.
Well, it just
it's ridiculous,
seems like
right?
A lot more work for companies to give. It seems like it'd be a lot easier for the NFL to just say, let's do this on a Saturday.
It's not only that, but we have Thanksgiving, the 4th of July, Memorial Day, and the day after the Super Bowl.
Well, there are several days that people wish were national holidays.
Oh.
And, of course, the Monday after Super Bowl comes up as number 1 every year. But here are the other ones people wish were a holiday. Black Friday. I think that one. That day after Thanksgiving.
Day after Thanksgiving, yes. Yes.
I remember years ago I worked for a company who didn't give it off.
Yes.
And it was so hard to go in that day. Let's just all get that day off to, go shopping for everyone.
4-day weekend.
Mm-hmm. The other one is Election Day.
Yeah?
Often, that one makes sense.
That makes good sense.
People want the time to space out voting without stressing of long lines or going before or after work. Mm-hmm. Valentine's Day is another one, especially when it falls into midweek. People would love that.
Yeah, okay.
And then the other one is the day after daylight savings time starts.
Well,
that one makes a little sense to me wanting that too.
Yeah.
But
boy, a couple of those make a lot of sense, though, don't they? Black Friday. I think the Election Day, that makes a lot of sense.
Practically, Election Day makes the most sense. Optimally, if that's a word, Black Friday works for me.
Yeah.
I'm loving me some sweeties, chocolate-covered delicious strawberries.
All right, we're kicking off something really fun this week.
It's the Sweeties Chocolate-Covered Strawberry Countdown.
Okay, we're 5 days away, so we have 5 great reasons these are great for Valentine's Day.
Reason number 5. They're romantic without being over the top.
Reason 4, chocolate and strawberries, always a good idea.
Reason 3, they feel fancy but still fun.
Reason number 2, this is big, no guesswork involved.
And reason number 1, you can get incredible ones from Sweeties.
Sweeties on Brook Park Road in Cleveland.
Sweeties Olympia Treats in Strongsville.
And Sweeties at the West Side Market.
Available starting at noon this Friday, February 13th, and all day Saturday, Valentine's Day.
Hey, the countdown is officially underway. Chocolate-covered strawberries from Sweeties.
Chocolate-covered delicious strawberries. Might as well take out a pen. Here comes another lesson from Len. A lesson from Len.
Hey, you know what? I was reading a study about changes in our culture, and one of the things that a lot of people are dealing with is sudden feelings of anger. A term that we use a lot today is being triggered. There was a 2024 review of anger stats. Believe it or not, it reported that adults experience anger an average of 14 times a week, and 30% struggle to control anger. And so I thought, that's not good. And so last week, we had the chance to speak with author John Gordon. It was a great conversation. He wrote the book, The Garden, that we're giving away on our podcast. And he is a great motivational and positivity coach. And he shared something with us, and it really stuck with me. He said that we should not listen to ourselves. We should talk to ourselves. If you can kind of pick up the difference. Don't listen to yourselves, but talk to yourself. In other words, reframe things and tell ourselves a good, positive, and true message. And he also said it's good to speak scripture to yourself. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you one here at the beginning of the week because it hit me pretty big. It's a good one, and you can add this to your self-talk when you talk to yourself. It's Romans chapter 12, verse 21. It says, "Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good." And in the Bible translation, the Message, it makes it even simpler. It says, "Don't let evil get the best of you. Get the best of evil by doing good." And so that could go for everything from politics to relatives to what happens at work or school. It's a verse that you can speak to yourself. Just tell yourself, don't let evil get the best of you. Get the best of evil by doing good. And hey, there you go. It's in the Bible.
Whoa, tick-tock, woo, the time goes so fast. It happened today, let's remember.
Well, today is February 9th, and we're taking you back in time.
Listen to those teenage girls scream. The Beatles made their first live U.S. television appearance on the Ed Sullivan Show on this date, launching Beatlemania across America. Now, legend says that crime dropped during the broadcast because everyone was watching. About 73 million Americans tuned in, nearly 40% of the country.
And if you're curious, because that seems like a lot, here are the top 5 television events ever in terms of having the highest percentage of Americans watching. So coming in at number 5 was the Super Bowl in 1982. 49% of America was watching.
Super Bowl's big.
Wow. The final episode of Roots, 51% of America was watching. I'm not familiar with that one.
Oh, my goodness. Roots was a mini-series, and it followed the story of Alex Haley from the time when his probably great-great-great-great-grandfather, I don't know how many greats back, was taken by force from Africa as a slave. And the story of his family, his personal family, you got to know every person through the time of slavery in America, the Civil War, to when the slaves were freed, right up into Alex Haley and his life in America at that time. And he was a gifted author. It was spectacular. A spectacular
wow. No, I've never seen that.
Miniseries, yeah.
The Who Shot JR episode of Dallas, 53% of people were watching.
That was big.
Now we're to number 2, the final episode of MASH. 60% of America was watching.
Yeah, well, you grew to know and love and care for those characters who were living in the time of the Korean War, and you just wanted to see when they finally had a chance to go home.
And number 1, the Apollo moon landing, an estimated 75% of America was watching.
Yeah, well, there's nothing that has ever occurred quite like that, and we'll see. We'll see. Another moon mission has been delayed. It was going to be this week, but now they've put it off for a month, and so they're planning it sometime in the month of March. I don't know if they'll have 75% of America watching, but
Well, it's a little different. They're not landing on the moon this time. They're just...
Yeah, but they're going around the moon. They've not done that.
I know, but it's not getting off and, hopping around.
Walking around the moon. Well, that...
No, I'm not trying to downplay it. I'm not... It sounded like I'm downplaying it. I'm not. But I just think it's not exact same.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
But they are going to walk on the moon if this one works out well. They're going to walk on the moon next year.
Now, is this Elon Musk's thing?
No.
This is not? Okay.
He's probably a little jealous because he's not involved in this one. It's NASA's program. This is NASA's program. Okay. And I don't know. I'm really excited about this. I can't wait to see. I'm fascinated by these manned space missions.
Yeah.
And so, I'm excited about it. Just kind of keep it in mind. It's good. You'll hear a lot about it on our podcast. But the mission is called Artemis 2, taking place in March of this year.
I love waking up with Len and Sarah every morning, and that just brightens my day and gives me what I need to make it through the day.
It's my alarm clock.
You know what? If I were to say you'll spend 1/3 of your life doing something, you would say, well, then I want to make sure it's comfortable. Now, you might be thinking, hey, he's talking about my work environment, my cubicle, my tools if I work outside. No, I'm not talking about work. You spend 1/3 of your life somewhere else, and that's snoozing.
That's right. Are you ready to upgrade your sleep experience? How long has it been since you got a new mattress? If you've been putting it off, I got to tell you, our friends over at Northeast Factory Direct, our sponsor, have the deals for you for an incredible mattress. And I'm talking everything from a California King to a twin to a full queen king. They even have organic mattresses, and they have foundations and bases. They have the adjustable beds. I mean, that's all the rage, right? That's all I hear about is adjustable beds lately, how people love their adjustable beds. Well, you can find them at Northeast Factory Direct at great prices. And you know what? I encourage you, shop around and see how much you'll save when you shop at Northeast Factory Direct.
Go to the location nearest you and don't be shy. Just don't sit on it or push down on it with your hands. Flop onto the mattress. They don't care. Cleveland, Euclid, Macedonia, North Canton. Very comfortable shopping experience. Go to the website northeastfactorydirect.com.
We all scream for ice cream.
We sure have a lot of snow, and we're probably getting more.
Yeah, we are.
So if you can't beat it, join it. Isn't that one of the sayings?
Yeah, if you can't beat them, join them. Mm-hmm.
So I just thought this was so crazy. I've been seeing more of this on social media where people are making ice cream out of snow. Have you seen this? Have you seen people doing this?
No, I did it as a kid, and then I heard some meteorologist say, you probably shouldn't do that. And I thought, but
I
yeah.
know. So should you do it? Shouldn't you do it?
Yes, you should.
Because I see a bunch of people, and so
Yes,
I
you
found
should.
this, and I did not check if this is, I saw someone post Paula Deen's snow ice cream.
Yeah. I want to hear about hers because I just read another article that it's okay. And, so please tell us what Paula Deen does. Yeah.
Well, this is just a graphic someone else made. So, Paula, if this is not your recipe, I apologize. This is just the internet telling me it's yours.
Okay.
But it says you get a large bowl of snow. Just, I guess, make sure it's clean snow. Then you put 1 can of sweetened condensed milk in and 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and you mix it up, and I guess it tastes like ice cream. But if you just search on Instagram and Facebook, snow ice cream, there's tons of videos of people doing it and making it.
We used to all the time put vanilla in, but I hadn't heard about putting the cream in.
So it's basically like 1 can of condensed milk.
No,
My grandma used to always have condensed milk. I haven't bought that in years.
It sounds good. I'm going to do it.
I feel like this is something. This has Len Hauser's name written all over
with
it.
my little grandkids. Yeah, with my little grandkids. Plus, we've had a lot of snow. I've heard where you wait till a little bit of snow falls before you do it. It's kind of like cleaner snow the longer it comes. Yeah, this is what I heard.
That makes sense.
But I saw that on the internet too.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But you also have to tell everybody, since we're talking about the snow here and snow ice cream, that what you do with the snow.
Oh, yeah. We have Magic Snow, Frosty Snow. Does everybody remember Frosty the Snowman, the animated special where Frosty would always come back to life? Well, I was making snowmen with my kids and getting really melancholy about it. And I thought about this. I thought, you know what? This snowman we made, he will live forever. And so I took a plastic bowl and I scooped a big part of his belly out before he started to melt away. And I put the lid on it. I marked it on the top of the container, and that's our snowman snow. And I said, every time we take a snowman, we'll take that out of the freezer and we will pack that into the snowman. And then at the end of that snowman, before he melts, we'll take another scoop, and he will live on for children and grandchildren and their children and their children. And we've kept it up. And I don't know, it's like 15 or 20 years old now. Yeah.
I think that's so fun.
Yeah.
So there's all these good, fun things you could, keep your snow.
Yeah.
So you can keep building onto it and then make your ice cream.
There you go.
Oh, I found another recipe, though. It says, there's a bunch of them that says put heavy whipping cream in it. And you should see how good this ice cream looks out of snow. It's wild.
You know what? I would absolutely do the whipping cream. The thing missing in the first one you gave, I got to have some sugar in there, right? Give me that whipping cream, or just whipped cream. Give me some Cool
I'm
Whip.
not sure this is. I'm not sure this is old Paula's recipe.
Give me
There's no
some
sugar in it.
Cool Whip. You're right about that. But anyhow, that's just. You and I are taking no responsibility other than we're just passing along the information. But I'm going to do it. Hey, if the concern over the cost of health care for you and your family has you losing sleep, believe me, you're not alone. This is a big issue. Very happy to let you know about our podcast sponsor, Liberty Health Share. What a great partner. If you need coverage and you just feel like you're priced out, it's not available, Liberty could be the solution that you're praying for. I mean, so many people are joining because it works. I had the chance to stop by Liberty and talk with Sherry, who is part of the amazing leadership team there.
So I think a lot of people are now just discovering that there is something out there other than traditional insurance, because maybe those insurance premiums just got hiked so much they feel like, I have to take care of my family. I can't pay this much. It has outpriced a lot of people. We can fit it into your budget for a single, a couple, a family. We're here when you need us to be. We enroll every single month. There doesn't have to be an enrollment certain period that, the government allows or things like that, because we're not insurance. So we don't have to run like that. You know what? We've never had bills that we have not shared into that have been eligible. And, it is nice to reassure people that, you aren't alone. We'll be there if something happens for them.
Well, here's how it works. When you have a medical need, you present your Liberty Health Share card. Your provider either bills Liberty directly, or if payment is required up front, you'll be reimbursed. Simple, transparent, and centered around community.
That is awesome. You can get more information on their super helpful website. It's libertyhealthshare.org.
Well, thank you so much for starting your day with us. If this episode encouraged you, feel free to share it with someone who could use a feel-good start to their day. We will be back tomorrow morning. Until then, be kind to yourself and have a great day.
There you go. And if you forgot to say your prayers today, remember, we end every episode of our podcast with just a blessing, a brief prayer. And so let's do that here on a Monday. Heavenly Father, we just lift up a prayer to you, all of us with one heart and one voice, saying we are thankful and we are ready for this week, asking you to walk with us in our journey and help us to be good representatives of your goodness and your love to everyone we meet. In Jesus' name, amen.